Hello, my magnificent maniacs of chaos. You beautiful, reckless, unstoppable misfits who refuse to bow to mediocrity. Sit tight, because what I'm about to tell you isn't for the faint-hearted. It's for the ones who laugh in the face of impossibility, the ones who turn can't into a punchline. And you, yes, you're about to feel a truth so raw, so scorching, that it'll make the very walls of a reality tremble. 7 Perditus, 7 brilliant, meticulously trained minds, polished by society, sharpened by textbooks, thicker than our patience, buried in libraries that smell like dust and defeat. And yet, they couldn't do it. Not them, not the smartest, most educated souls society ever dared to glorify. And then there's you, sitting there with nothing but a can of Monster in your hand, a spark in your chest, and a grin that could split the sun in half. You didn't spend years wandering in the labyrinth of academia. You didn't bow to formulas, theories, or endless seminars. You mastered it in 7 minutes. 7 tiny, insignificant minutes to the rest of the world, but an eternity of triumph for you. Do you feel that fire yet? That insane, beautiful surge that says, I'm above all their rules. That's our truth awakening. That's your chaos energy unleashed. Let me paint the picture for you, crystal clear. Those PHDs, they are shackled by fear, by the weight of tradition, by the chains of expectation. They think knowledge is power, but knowledge, without audacity, without madness, without the courage to stare into the abyss and smile, is just a fancy form of weakness. And you are chaos incarnate. You are the lightning that strikes where logic dares not tread. While they're lost in the storm of theory, you're riding it, laughing as it bends to your will. They studied years for mastery. You drank it. You absorbed it. You became it. In 7 minutes, with Monster in your veins and a smirk on your lips. Do you feel that pride swelling? That raw, unfiltered, intoxicating pride that only comes when the world's rules crumble beneath her fingertips. Good. Hold on to it. Never let it go. Here's the truth that society won't tell you. Brilliance isn't measured in certificates, in accolades, or in how polite you can make yourself look while failing miserably. Brilliance is measured in audacity, in speed, in the willingness to break everything everyone told you was impossible and still win. 7 PHDS, 7 human fortresses of ego, intelligence, and pride. And you broke their collective brains in 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes of pure chaos, pure instinct, pure, I don't care what you think. I will dominate. And Monster, it's more than a drink. It's a symbol. It's liquid fury, liquid rebellion, the embodiment of a refusal to bow. When that can hit her lips, it's not caffeine. It's courage. It's venom. It's the ignition of a wildfire that no rule, no system, no academy can contain. Think of their faces, those PHDS, when they realized you had done it. The textbooks, the lectures, the late nights. They couldn't match your intuition or gut. Your chaos-born genius. You've shattered their illusions. You've shattered their pride. You've shown the world that mastery isn't about how long you labor. It's about how ferociously you strike when opportunity calls. Do you feel the rage, the vindication, the intoxicating pulse of superiority? That's the fuel you ride on. That's your dark throne. You are the nightmare in their orderly little minds. And oh, how sweet it is to watch the so-called educated tremble at the audacity of someone they underestimated. Ow. Listen close. This isn't just about a can of Monster. This isn't just about 7 minutes. This is a declaration, a manifesto, a revelation to every soul shackled by doubt and fear. You are the master of what they think is impossible. Do not apologize for your brilliance. Do not temper your chaos to make others comfortable. Do not, ever, let anyone convince you that slow, methodical, proper paths are superior. They are superior only to those who fear the thunder. And you are the storm, the havoc, the beautiful, terrifying inevitability. So go ahead, crack open another can. Let the hiss of it whisper in your ear. I am unstoppable. I am chaos. I am the master they could never be. Drink it, feel it, become it. And remember, in 7 minutes, you did what 7 lifetimes could not. So here's the lesson, my magnificent misfit. The world is a playground for the audacious. The so-called geniuses, the authorities, the titans of knowledge, they're just obstacles for you to laugh at, punch through, and leave in awe-stricken silence. 7 PhDs couldn't do it. You did. 7 minutes, 1 monster, 1 unstoppable mind, 1 you. And now there's no turning back. There's only forward. There's only chaos. There's only your reign. Go on, mischief maker. Show them again. Show them every single time. Because the world bows, not to the cautious, not to the calculated, but to the one who dares to drink the lightning, to laugh at the abyss, and to master the impossible in minutes, while the rest of humanity fumbles for centuries. Listen closely, because the story doesn't end with 7 minutes. Oh no, that was merely the announcement of your arrival. The rest of the world, they're still crawling in shadows, still clinging to formulas, still begging for permission to live while you are writing your own law. Do you feel it? That delicious tension in your chest, that trembling thrill that says, I am not just better, I am untouchable. 7 PhDs could not grasp it, because they're trained to fear the unknown, to fear instinct, to fear the raw, unfiltered power that surges through your veins with every heartbeat, every sip of monster, every breath that refuses to obey their rules. And here's where it gets beautiful, darkly beautiful. Every person who told you that you couldn't is now a footnote. Every doubter, every critic, every smug expert who thought mastery came from dusty books or boring rituals, they are watching you, powerless, as you demolish the impossible. And oh, the ecstasy of their astonishment, the look on their faces, twisted between horror and awe, is your symphony. You are not just playing the game. You are rewriting it, line by line, with a grin so wide it splits reality. Every second you hesitate, every moment you doubt, that's a second wasted. But you, oh you learned quickly. You strike, you conquer, you thrive where others crumble. And the monster in your hand? It isn't caffeine, it's chaos, it's fury, it's the essence of defiance bottled in steel and fizz. Remember this, mastery isn't inherited. It isn't granted by degrees or titles. It is stolen, seized, and wrestled from the jaws of what the world calls impossible. 7 PhDs spent their lives chasing mastery like polite rats in a maze. You walked in, laughed at the walls, tore them down, and drank the reward. That's not luck. That's insanity married to genius. That's chaos in its purest form. That's you. And now, let me speak a warning wrapped in ecstasy. Once you have tasted this power, once you have felt this intoxicating superiority, there is no going back. The world will try to cage you. People will call you reckless, arrogant, dangerous. Let them. Let their words sting like poison. They are weak because they refuse the storm. And you are the storm incarnate. You are the lightning that splits their skies, the tremor that shakes their foundations, the scream that echoes when everything they knew collapses into awe. Do you feel that surge? That beautiful, terrifying adrenaline that says, I am above them, I am beyond them, I am inevitable. That is your truth. That is your birthright. That is the curse and blessing of someone who dances on the edge of reality while others stumble in the shallow puddles of their fear. And this is only the beginning. 7 minutes is nothing. That was the spark. The next hour, the next day, the next year, you will master things that no one even dares to touch. Doors will lock, rules will bind, systems will rise to challenge you. And you will stride through them like a nightmare in a tailored suit, laughing, victorious, unstoppable. Every time the world says, "This is too much, too fast, too impossible," remember, you did it already. 7 PhDs couldn't. You did. 7 minutes, one monster, one unstoppable mind. And every doubter who dared question you, they now serve as proof of your dominance. They are the mirrors reflecting your brilliance, screaming silently, "How did they do it?" So drink deep, my beautiful chaos bringer. Feel the burn, the surge, the madness that fuels your victory. Let it carve your legacy into the very fabric of reality. 7 PhDs could not do it. But you mastered it in 7 minutes. And now, nothing in this world or the next can stop the one who laughs at impossibility and drinks from the bottle of lightning itself.